Hello.
Good evening song.
Hello.
Even song.
Killing Eve.
Hello. Episode 3 of Killing Eve.
Episode 3 of the fabulous series Killing Eve. Written by Phoebe Waller-Bridges. Phoebe Waller-Bridges. I think the double barrel surname gives you a clue there, doesn't it? Phoebe Waller-Bridges. Oh wow, that's big, isn't it? We're big on the screen here. We can see. Hello, Callie Lockhart.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, episode 3, really good. Sorry, I kept thinking you were going to start, but then you didn't start.
Well, no, I was waiting for you to start.
Right, off we go. So, episode 3
say
of
hello
Killing
to all of
Eve,
our followers.
which we
Hello.
are loving. I think this seems to me to be a real Marmite, love it or hate it. When I'm at work and I'm chatting to people about, some people hate it.
Who hates it?
Completely
People who like The Bodyguard.
No, just some people really don't like it.
What's their reasons? No, I really want to know what their reasons.
I don't know, I can't think now. But for me, it seems to be a very Marmite series. You know, one of those where people are like, oh, God, no way. Or they absolutely
Maddie doesn't
love
like it. Does she?
Yeah, so it's kicked off with Sandra Oh. It was quite a funny opening, actually, wasn't it? Because she was giving this incredible detail of our assassin with this, and then...
Yeah, I didn't really understand it.
Well, it was just funny because she's obviously in a reverie about this girl. Because she's obviously a very magnetic person, isn't she, this assassin?
The assassin.
And then he goes, is that a round or a square face? Yeah. No, but she saw her in the bathroom.
Yeah, but so briefly, I didn't find that at all believable that she would have that much of a description or an impression of her.
No, but that's the way that police are, aren't they? And they notice in a different way.
But if she'd had that much of an impact on her, she wouldn't have been triggered only that much later whilst doing her hair. She'd have lodged in her head, I think, a bit more firmly.
They shared a moment because she said, wear your hair down. She's obviously very sexually magnetic.
Yeah.
So there was obviously a moment. But at that moment, she never considered for a second that she was a murderer.
What I like about this series is that every episode starts in a different city and you know you're going to get a murder. You know you're going to get a really inventive murder. So we had a big debate in our lounge as to whether someone going to a pain brothel was deserving of death.
And
what do you say?
Of course not. Just want to show you this. How blooming lovely is that?
Yeah.
We're talking to you and this is sat there and we could be eating this.
I know,
That's how much we love you.
I want to eat it.
Of course, somebody that goes to a pain brothel, it's just a kink. Who's to say, one person's
there were
kink?
some opinions in the room that felt he got what he deserved.
Not me.
Do you not?
No, of course not. It's just a kink.
I suppose,
you're not hurting anyone else.
But there's
what
a
difference
fine.
does it make?
The sound of carbonated drinks in the background is Nanny Di getting herself a drink. But I suppose there's a fine line between clamping your bollocks and being killed, isn't there? I mean, there's that that's that boundary, isn't
Yeah,
there?
he had his safe word. She didn't pay any heed to it, and he wound up dead.
He ended up dead.
Which is good because then we got to meet.
But she
Chinese
actually, she
attaché.
was. Oh my god, the Chinese
funny.
attaché was great. Then we went back home and we met Eve's husband again. I find Eve's husband a curious character. I find his moustache is a bit too big for me.
Yeah.
It gets in the way because I sort of think, well, I don't know if would a woman find a man with. I mean, it's such an enormous moustache.
Yeah.
It's the size of a scarf.
Well, I must say it's not. Yes, I mean I hate moustaches, but it's not interfering with my enjoyment.
I love the fact that they use the description of just going back to the first death, a vigorous scrotal massage. That's what he had. Horrendous. Just those 3 words. Vigorous.
All right, do we have to hear them again?
I'm just doing it because I can see the look of shock.
It seems to have been a week of my stomach being turned by everything I watch.
What, lots of old people having sex? So Sandra Oh goes out to Berlin. Her husband's very worried for some reason about her losing her... Why is he worried about losing her case? Was he worried about her losing her case? Or was he just worried about her going out?
I think he's just worried about her herself.
But she loses her case because our assassin is watching her, isn't she?
The whole time.
The whole time. Okay, I'm going to come clean. I thought there was something very unbelievable about this episode, and I felt the extent to which the assassin was observing them felt a bit clumsy, if I'm honest.
I think she was, but I think she was supposed to
Sitting
be.
in a cafe opposite.
I think it was supposed to be. I think she was toying with them. her ego is getting crazier and crazier, and I think she was like, "What? I'm going to stand here and go blah blah blah, and you're still not going to find me."
Well, I think they needed
that
to.
need for more
No,
and
I
more
agree. I
danger.
think they needed to do that a little bit more overtly because I do think she. I mean, the whole thing about the assassin's thrill, if you like, is she likes taking it right to the edge. She likes going into people's faces and saying, "I'm going to kill you."
And I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, she was so obvious. She was wearing the same cap with a really obvious motif. I'm in the shop, you haven't noticed me. I'm walking behind you, haven't noticed me. I've walked straight up while you're there and taken your case. It's just all part of her buzz, I think.
I thought David Haig was in this a lot,
Oh,
and
he's so
I really liked him in this. And we use the word liked because this is a spoiler review. We liked him because, of course, he didn't last the episode. Well, we don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he survives. I don't know. But yeah, I thought there was a nice little moments in the. You're eating all the sushi. There were some nice moments. There was a lovely moment in the hotel room, wasn't there, where she asked him if he'd ever fancied her, and
It was
he's
such a beautifully acted scene. It was
really
just so
nice acted.
natural and so real.
Yeah.
She's a really good actress.
She's a
isn't
fine
she?
actress. And he said, what does your husband worry about? Me possibly getting you to take your bra off in this room? And he has got her to take her bra off, but for very innocent reasons. So I really like David Haig. And then, so tell us about the Chinese attaché or the Chinese embassy guy.
He was just very
brilliant.
funny. I mean, I can't remember any of the lines now.
Well, I
but
can.
every
He
line-
said that what their nickname for the guy who'd been killed was Fat Panda. Not only racist, but fattest, as he said.
Yeah,
which I thought
it was
so
funny.
funny.
Very
But he had a
funny.
manner and a delivery that I thought was wonderful.
Excellent, yeah.
It was really good. And then David Haig revealed the fact that he'd led a bit of a sort of loose life in Berlin himself, didn't he? When he sort of gave you the finer details on spanking.
Nicely layered characters.
Yeah.
Tracy Bluebird says, "I've watched it all and I'm dying to tell you what happened."
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. If we see it, we'll die.
We'll cry.
Then there was Sandra Oh's chat with her hubby, and the assassin is now sort of watching her footage. How did she do that? Had she hacked into a computer? She hacked into a computer. I tell you what, I thought all the other episodes were very clever in them giving us the meticulous detail of how things were achieved. I thought this one lost it a little bit there. I could have done with it. I just felt it was a bit creaky at the edges. I thought this episode for some reason. So David Haig was good. I just didn't believe the assassin would be so obvious. Now, obviously, the assassin is luring, spoiler alert, is luring David Haig into a honey trap in a nightclub. And I just didn't believe David Haig would have been so stupid.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit ridiculous.
I thought for all of his panache and all of his experience and having been undercover and having been in Berlin, why would he walk into a club and...
Here's what I think. I think he just got all excited. He thought he was...
Fired up.
He was back in the old days. He got all fired up.
Right.
I think he just got a bit carried away. You know, he's 65. He's a bit fed up of looking after the baby. He's been usurped by Sandra Oh.
Yeah.
And maybe this was his moment. I've got eyes on her.
Yeah.
I think he just got lost in the moment.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was kind of funny seeing him with a trilby walking through a sort of techno club in Berlin.
I fill in the character holes. I fill them in.
You do fill them in, but I don't feel they were filled in within the show.
No, but when I was watching it and I thought, oh God, as if he'd be doing this, then I came to think.
We forgot a vital detail at the beginning. The assassin used Eve's name.
Yes.
When she
murdered the
Chinese guy.
By clamping his bullocks.
By clamping his balls. And apparently clamp was the operative word, wasn't it? I like that. Even the German guy said clamp. That sounds right. That sounds like a clamp. Anyway, if you've ever seen a Quentin Tarantino film called Kill Bill, at the end of this episode, she'd killed Bill. Hadn't she?
And it was really awful. It was the little knife and the way she just went over and over again.
Show them how did she went.
She went.
I think it was a bit more like this, actually.
No, don't do it to
I'm not
me.
going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. Just stand up.
No, don't, because you're going to do something.
No,
No, Mark, it's really obvious.
No, I'm
What
not.
you think you're going to do is going to be really funny and surprise. Everyone knows you're going to undo my top.
I'm not. I wasn't, because I was going to do it up.
Yeah, okay.
No, I was going to do it up.
All right, whatever it was, it wasn't going to be funny.
No, let's do it
No.
up. I'm going to do it up. And go like that. And then what they did was they went... It was like that.
There you go.
I didn't believe that would kill him. The knife was only that
he
sharp.
might not be dead.
I don't think he's dead.
She might have just done it to scare her.
Because Nanny Di was here and she was crying a bit too much.
Unless he bleeds to death, but I don't think it would necessarily.
It was like she was stabbing him with a I don't know, with a finger,
That's
with a
what I
nail
mean. So
file.
maybe it was just used to terrify.
Maybe she wanted to say to him, don't think that you're that good. Look, someone says they're going to tell us something.
Don't.
Do not tell us something.
Go on, next bit.
Well, that's it. Do you think of anything else that you liked about it? If I'm honest, this was my least favourite of the 3 episodes.
Yeah,
I was
bits
a bit
of it were a
bored.
bit
It
pedestrian.
was a bit pedestrian, it was a bit ordinary. And I love her angry uncle, as he described himself. I like that scene with her and the woman that she was having a fling with. What happened there? I had to go and get the sushi. What happened to that?
Really, it was just weird.
Was there a bit of...
I think it was only there because she wanted her to pretend she was called Eve.
Oh,
So
right.
It's a fantasy I have.
I mean, they're still constantly sort of illustrating the fact that she's sort of sexually deviant in some way, is she? Or
Just a bit.
just a bit, yeah. Well,
She's-
she's
I think
definitely
she does
deviant.
everything.
Yeah. I like the first one better. I like the first 2. I did not like it. I liked it. But, every series has to have a bit of a whoop down,
Yeah,
whoop
look,
down.
Honey Trap, awful scene.
Oh,
not
I'm pleased you
believable.
say that. Yeah, I thought the honey trap was really bad. Yeah. Well, I hope he's not dead. That's all I hope, because I like the actor.
Thank you for joining
yeah,
us.
thank you.
Check out our new weekly family vlog,
Yeah.
weekend vlog. There were 2
Vodka?
have gone up
Weekend
today.
vodka, you were gonna
2
say.
have gone up today, and 2 maybe going up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Betty and Teddy will make an appearance tomorrow.
Yeah. Hi guys, loved it, but too
And
short.
Bit more
Sorry.
Nanny Die tomorrow. What's
Yeah.
too short?
This review, but we've kind of talked about the whole show now,
Yeah,
haven't we?
yeah. So
Sorry.
so if make sure you hit
Gonna
the
eat
subscribe
sushi.
button and the notification.
Nadia, sing us a
When I'm
song.
doing it.
Nadia, sing us a
I
song.
always talk to when I do it.
Sing us a song.
If you'd hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because there's got lots of stuff again over the weekend. This is my Scottish Widow's top, look.
You look just like her. Where are the black horses? Oh, no, that's Lloyd, isn't it? Oh my God, you look so like her. Sing a song.
She doesn't sing a song.
Sing a song of 6pence,
A
a
pocket
pocket
full
full
of
of
rye,
rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds
baked
baked
in
in
a
a
pie.
pie. When the pie was opened,
The bird began to sing,
isn't that a dainty dish?
to set before her king.
Basically, Mum, we thought it was a load of old shit.
It was Nanny Die's favourite episode,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
she
Nanny
started
Di?
crying when David Hay got stabbed. Bit of a soppy one, my mum.
She's there, but she's not
She's there.
speaking because
She's
she
not
doesn't think
speaking.
she's allowed to speak.
Yeah.
but
Anyway,
she's allowed
thanks,
to.
guys.
Bye,
Looking forward to the next
everybody.
one.
Take care.
Oh, and it's The Cry tomorrow.
Where we're going to
Yeah,
be
we're
watching
looking forward to
reviewing
that.
that. Bye.
Bye.